I'm glad you could be here with me as we jump back into King's Quest 3, the Heir Is Human, Redux, whatever we're calling it. And boy, are we off to an exciting start. We are hype training already. I want to thank, goodness gracious, Pickled Dog, Wilco Webb, and Matawi, all for the resubs. I hope everybody's doing well this evening. This is a Friday night Retro Adventure Wednesday presentation as I stream it. You know, I was kicking around. I wanted to stream tonight. I had a little time, and it felt like the right time to make this happen. But I didn't know who I was going to stream. I was going to save this until next Wednesday night, and I thought, I'll just go ahead and play a little bit more King's Quest 3. What's the harm in that? So I'm glad all of you could join me. Thank you again for the subs. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well this evening. It's been a fun day here. Been kind of a lazy day, and now I'm ready to solve some real puzzles. Now, if you're just joining us, this is the VGA remake of King's Quest 3 by AGD Interactive. And as we left off last time, we may have backed ourselves into a bit of a corner in that, you know the story here. We're Gwydion. We are the indentured servant of the evil wizard Manannan. And our whole thing is we're trying to escape his clutches. Eventually we'll learn some magic. We haven't even gotten into the secret laboratory yet. We'll eventually start learning some magic and escape from Manannan. But for now, we kind of have to do chores for him and stuff. And unfortunately, he keeps asking us to make him dinner. And we're burning through all the food in the game. So we could already be a dead man walking if our RNG doesn't go our way. So be aware, things could go sideways at any moment. Hey, Red Wing, how's it going? So Manannan is napping at the moment. Hey, Clill, thank you so much. Wow, thank you for the very generous bits. Thank you. And that's pushing that hype train onward and upward. Laboratory. Manannan. I love the cat weight icon. Okay, so we need to get out of here. We've got some spell components to gather. I think, as I reflected on how the original King's Quest 3 works, I'm pretty sure I can get like the spoon and some stuff out of the kitchen. In fact, I think I need to. Don't I need a spoonful of mud? Make the medicine go down? Come on, ride hype train and ride it. Woo, woo.
You take the wooden spoon from the iron rack and keep it with you.
Sweet, free spoon.
You take the carving knife from the iron rack and keep it with you.
And this bowl.
You retrieve the clay bowl from the kitchen shelf and take it with you.
It's funny, I had a little bit of time to like just try to run through King's Quest 3 in my mind since Wednesday. And I was like, there's stuff in that kitchen I can get. I'm going to take it with me, is the word on the street. Okay, I don't know how long Manannan's nap is going to last, and I hope he doesn't wake up hungry. Because we need to go get some stuff from around the map.
You pull out your magic map.
Let's go to town.
You feel a strange pulling sensation.
So we had that window that was latched shut in the library, a new addition to this version of the game, along with that pulling sensation we just felt.
Ouch.
What? Oh, did I just walk in?
The old rust.
Oh no, do I have tetanus now? Is this going to be how the game ends? Like 30 minutes from now, Alexander's just going to collapse, dying of tetanus? How do I actually go back to where the library is? There we go. Okay. Let's see what sort of trouble we can get into. Welcome in, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube later, welcome to you as well.
You slide the knife's thin blade through the gap and easily flip the latch.
Freaking it is a good young Alexander. Like, it really feels like the character from King's Quest 6. I think they did a good job with it. Spoiler alert, this is Alexander from King's Quest 6. I'm guessing everybody knew that.
The library is dark and you squint through the still and musty air.
I'll do no such thing.
Rows of knowledge, local and wide, sit lost to an apathetic audience. Rows. Necromania, a compendium for compulsive coffin collectors. Serrated sensations, the secret to successful sword swallowing.
Wow.
Run on the rubble, a race from wreck to ruin. Shark in the shallows, dealing with demanding debtors. The tale of snowflake and flame, an ancient tragedy of extinguished passion.
That sounds like an Adventure Time fanfic.
Gesticulation, enhancing humor with your hands. The World That Was, topographical accounts of the rising. The book details how large most countries were before the oceans rose. Now there are thousands of islands cut off from their mainlands. How I Learnt to Love Fire and Forget the Rain. The author is a resident of Daventry. There's no way you could pronounce the name. Building Better Battering Rams.
Okay.
A complete guide for gate crashers.
Okay, I gotta stop this. This looks like an inventory item. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with here.
The book from the library looks similar to the books that line the shelves of Manannan's study.
Today I stepped off Manannan Mountain for the first time, though he would kill me without hesitation if he knew. My only regret is that I waited so long. Oh no. The townspeople aren't wretched creatures. This book, which I happened upon by a stream, me too, shall be a record of my discoveries. Manannan keeps a near constant eye. 2 hours. That's how long the wizard had me hanging from the kitchen rafters. Hey, thank y'all again for the hype train. Thank you for all the generous support. I appreciate it. I have to go away, if only to save myself from further headaches and humiliation. It should have been signed Gwydion. Yeah, every kid's named Gwydion, right? Let's see. My brief outings are risky, blah, 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 blah. Last 2 days in town cleaning practically everything I could find. Trying to escape via a sea vessel. Band of lawless mongrels. Demanding supper. What do we see here? What does they say about clouds and silver linings? You'll have to play The Silver Lining to find out. Another King's Quest fan game. Okay. So that may be it. Okay, now this is we found out that all the other Gwydions have been killed. Oh, he's even sketching his own despair. Today is this Gwydion's 18th birthday.
The rest of the pages are blank.
The end.
The rest.
Final entry, I've been Gwydion murdered.
10-pint bowling. Apparently, sobriety is not required. You'll have to stop breathing if you start brushing dust off.
Yeah, that's Manannan's thing,
You'll
apparently.
have to stop.
They're all Gwydions. We're all Gwydions down here. Can I actually walk up those stairs? No stair questing in this game. Maybe that's all I need in here. Okay, now I have the combination. I think I have a few more spell components I can grab while I'm out here. And I believe one of them's just north of here. Oh, I have to get down first.
It's
You know, I like the narrator a lot in this game. That's not going to stop me from skipping over a lot of his lines. Always love being able to walk through that little stream. Is this where I get the mud in the spoon? There's somewhere I get mud in a spoon.
You kneel and scoop some of the mud onto the wooden spoon.
There we go. Where was all of my King's Quest 3 memory last stream? I was terrible at this game.
They would will all the water in
Repressed because I was busy being repressed because I was too impressed. That's probably it. I need sand.
You scoop up a small handful of sand.
So I do.
Days.
Okay,
They're all the
guy.
same.
Okay, let's save. Map Excursion 2. Okay, we want to avoid the banditos if we can. Those guys are the worst. Keep an eye on the clock in case it's almost time for Manannan to wake up. We're going to be running this one close to the wire, gang. And I remembered another item that I, in fact, need. Give me a thimble full of dew.
Holding the silver thimble beneath a dew-filled flower, you gently tip the flower so its dew runs into the thimble. You move from flower to flower, repeating the process until your thimble is brimming with dew.
Now, we haven't found any sort of spell book yet, and as far as I can tell, the manual that came with this fan game didn't include all the spells like the original did. So at the moment, Gwydion is just running around collecting a whole bunch of strange things with no reason for doing so. We are just picking up thimbles full of dew and thinking to ourselves, I hope this is something. Are there pebbles I need to get somewhere? Are pebbles a thing? I don't think I'll need them for the cat hair cookie. So if pebbles are a thing, I can worry about it later. Wish I remember everything that was part of the cat hair cookie. Because that's really the spell we need to cast first, right? We need to
pull out.
Take Manannan off the table so we can
You
concentrate
feel a strange pulling sensation
on what we're doing without having to constantly sneak back to the house. We're going to see if we have time to go down to his laboratory. I have no idea how long this nap will last. I suspect not as long as his actual trips out. I don't know that. He could be a heavy sleeper. Don't I need a chicken feather? Let's swear I need a chicken feather. I think when I tried to pick up the chickens before, though, the game was very reticent to allow me to do so.
You are not close. Where you are not close enough. Where
would you put it? Sorry, no fabled chicken chaser.
You are not close.
This is terrible.
You are not. Where would you put it?
Maybe not. Maybe you gotta feed them first. Now this is interesting. I like this theory. Good thinking, Kobold. Let's try that. I know I said I was going to try to cast some spells, but I apparently don't have time to do that. I have to feed some chickens because now I really want some chicken feathers. This is a good idea, Kobold. I like this theory. I think it's going to work for us. I cast feed chicken.
Where would you?
Yes.
You pick up the chicken. You gently pluck a feather from the chicken and gently set it back on the ground.
Chickens love that. They don't care one bit. Chickens aren't vicious, tiny dinosaurs that would happily peck you to death. Okay. Maybe lab puzzle. So I don't quite know how we're going to use those clues, but we're going to try to. Ah, Retro Gamer Dad. This
You
is
unlock the oak cabinet using the brass.
This is, I think, the best King's Quest. King's Quest
Inside,
3, I
you
think, is
take it
my
with
favorite
you.
King's Quest. I think without question. I like the magical auras around the magic items, too. Okay. So I took a screenshot of this. I'm going to look at my screenshot and see what I see. Okay. So it had some blanks in it. I don't know what that means. I wonder what the blank does. Oh, is it maybe forward and backward? I don't know. Oh, there's one exclamation mark beside my timer. I might try to push it for a second. Thank you, Kevin. Let me guess. Well, I guess I just saved. I can't quite figure out how to read this clue. It doesn't quite make sense to me. Let's see. Maybe try first one. Hmm. Oh no. How do I actually use these clues? So let's look at the clue real quick again. Crimson Leah, I really like 7 a lot too. You know, I've only played it once and it was on stream a few years ago, but I think it's super charming. I think the move to take King's Quest in that more like Disney inspired direction was a good instinct. And I would have loved to have seen another attempt at that in a later game. That's what I liked a lot too. Okay, so what do we make of that? What do you think those instructions are saying to do? Clearly it's the symbols that are above each of the levers. But do we... What sequence are the blanks just going to be the one symbol that... As basically all but one of the symbols are represented there. Is it left to right, first row, left to right again? Wait. Sound like there's a different sound effect every number of tries. 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1. How do you see that? 1, 2.
The rest of...
Okay. Okay, it's maybe a little more than that.
You feel... The rest of the...
Isn't the dash just the symbol on there? Oh, it is. There's a ding dang dash. I didn't see. There's just literally a dash. Okay. 5, 1. Why don't I understand this? Why can't I see simple things? Did it. Thank you, gang. Now we have to close it.
You quickly pull.
Oh no. You didn't see the dash either. What was wrong? Why couldn't we see? Why couldn't we see that dash? Okay, I'm probably going to get wizarded here in a second. Maybe this is going to be
the cabinet door locked.
Yeah, we're getting ready to get wizarded hardcore 6-7. Wizard. Nope. We just got wizarded. Sometimes you just get wizarded.
You'll create no magic around me, Gwydion.
Oh yeah? Watch me. Watch me, pal. Dusted.
Looks like you were caught red-handed.
Okay. Let's just go back and put our stuff away. Not worth it. Not worth it, gang. Oh man, just last night, my good pal Ben and I recorded what will be the next episode of Quest, and it's a good one, gang. I'm very excited for it. I think y'all are going to enjoy it a lot. If you haven't listened to Quest, it's our adventure game podcast.
You get on your hand.
Just search Quest, the adventure game podcast. You can find it anywhere. But I'm very excited about this week's episode. I think it's a lot of fun. We certainly laughed a lot recording it. I hope that other people enjoy it too. The warnings are a nice touch. I do like that you get the wizard is imminent warning.
Fix me something immediately.
Oh no, it is the nightmare situation. Oh, I hit all my stuff, didn't I? We've hit the worst case scenario that he has asked for food every single time. Gang, that's not good. That's not going to work out for us. Wait, do I not have any food left? Have I fed him everything? I can't give him the porridge. Oh, I am out of food, aren't I? I'm out of food? I think that we have to have the good porridge, right? We can't have... Oh, man. What bad RNG. This has literally never happened to me in all the times I've played King's Quest 3.
Manannan is...
See if just magically some more food appeared in here. No, I'm locked, aren't I? Let's give him
Manannan is impatient.
Let's give him the porridge and see if we can go back and get more porridge.
You can't...
This isn't good. I think we're locked, gang. Precisely 1 hour into the game. You want to know how much time we wasted? It's 1 hour. We'll go back to the Three Bears cottage and hope that somehow magically more porridge has been made. But I think we just got RNG'd right in the keister. Wait, I don't want to do that. Too many meals. Yeah, we, every time he had a chore for us, instead of asking us to dust or empty the chamber pot or feed the chickens or any of that stuff, every time it has been feed. And as a result, we burned through all of our food items.
I have decided to...
Any vicious dust bunnies under the bed? Good question. All right, well, let's go back to the Three Bears cottage and see if magically some more porridge is there, but I'm not hopeful. I feel like this is game over. Man, what a bad thing to leave in the game. It feels like you have a couple of ways to avoid this soft lock too. You could easily... You could easily have the porridge be refillable. Maybe it is. We don't know for sure yet. I wonder if Manannan would eat chicken feed. You could also simply regenerate the food items in the kitchen, but I guess maybe they wanted to keep that level of difficulty in there because, again,
You pull out.
generally speaking, the magic, not the magic map, generally speaking, the RNG isn't going to really screw you over like that. Okay, in the original, the porridge maybe keeps reappearing. This is good to know.
Scram!
Amscray. Yeah, I've got to, and the thing is, at this point in the game, because it's not super easy to get into the secret laboratory, I don't even know that there is a recipe for cat cookies yet. Ah, the porridge does regenerate.
Just right.
Thank goodness. Okay, gang. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. Whew. Okay, that feels better. Let's get back to the house.
You pull out your magic map.
Thank you, Mama Bear. Everyone, let's take
You
a
feel
moment to
strange
appreciate
pulling sensation.
Mama Bear and everything she does for the Bear family. It is kind of crummy that I got food the entire time, isn't it? And also, you know, I think part of the fun, and I say fun here when I'm talking about getting to be a slave for an evil wizard, but I feel like part of the fun of that is the idea that you have these various chores, and at some level you have to figure out how to go do them. None of them are hard. You just find the chamber pot and type empty chamber pot. But still, I kind of like the idea that, like, every time Manannan comes to Gwydion, he has a new bit of menial chore work for him to do. I think that's part of the fun. To keep getting the same one over and over again kind of robs you of the chicken feeding experience, the dusting experience.
Inside, you take it with you.
Yeah, the chores are cute. Yeah, they all have little animations. I think they all do the same song in this version. I don't know that for sure, but yeah, why not just do them? Just give them it. Let's see here. 5, 1, 5, 2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 5, 1. Okay, finally we're gonna go into the lab. This is where things get exciting. I'm hoping there's a spell book down here because, again, I currently don't know any spells. Is there lava down here? What's going on? You got a ding-dang lava laboratory? Boy, of all the scenes in the game so far. Ah, Beans, we got concussion. Of all the scenes in the game so far, this was like the one that most closely matches the original.
You can't. There is nothing. The wizard has a desk and the shelves are. Most of the bottles are unmarked. There are most of the. You pick up the bottle labeled saffron and take it with you.
That's for the next time he asks us to make him dinner. We're going to do a little bit of paella, maybe get some mussels in there.
You pick up the bottle labeled toadstool powder and take it with you. You pick up the bottle labeled Toad Spittle and take it with you. You pick up the empty flask and take it with you.
Hey, thank you, Crimson Leia, for renewing that sub. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support.
You pick up the bottle labeled Nightshade Juice.
This is a fun puzzle, having to click on every single one of these to see if Gwydion wants it.
You pick up the bottle. Most of the bottles.
We got you, Flask. That's right, Grandpappy.
Most of the bottles are unmarked.
I'm happy to have you here. Thank you.
Though you're not a wizard.
I'll poke around with anything I want to.
You
You're not my
take a
real
closer
dad.
look at the wizard's
Narrator.
work table.
Covered with gold trimmings, the old book's leather cover is cracked and worn, its pages yellowed and brittle. The title, however, is clear: The Sorcery of Old.
That old
You
school
eagerly
sorcery.
thumb through page after page of what you assume to be magic formulas. The ink of the old handwriting is faint and barely readable. Most of the formulas are indecipherable, but a few are in a language you know. You treat the old book with great care. As you can tell, it contains recipes for some very old and powerful magic spells. Your hands shake as you realize this book could be the key to your escape from the evil Manannan.
Okay. Yeah, it could be understanding the language of creatures will be the secret to defeating him. Well,
You look at
how do I turn pages? Oh, there we go. Enhancing musical talent. Oh, that's new. Becoming invisible. Turn another into a cat. Take one dried mandrake root with a mortar and pestle. Powder in a bowl. 2 spoons of fish oil. The fish oil. Oh wait, there's a missing
this
page.
page has been.
Oh man. Okay. So we need a mandrake root. I don't think we have that currently, do we? That wasn't one of the things we just picked up off the shelf. And I bet fish oil is in town. Was mandrake root one of the things we grabbed?
The nightshade. Within the glass container, you see your ground scales. The powder emits a faint, fishy smell. It's just an empty container. Toad spittle. The cream-colored toadstool powder.
That's
Inside.
saffron. It's always something. It really is. That's the thing with adventure games. Why can't they just give me the things I want and need? Okay, so... Are there any of these spells we can cast yet? Let's just get the ones we can while we can. Okay. Double full of duel, tuft of animal fur, fish scales, reptile skin, feather, mixed bowls contents. Okay, I can do this one.
This is You shouldn't try making up your own spells.
Wait. What's that? Oh, no. I thought I had all the stuff. Did I not? How does the actual spellcasting work? I need spellcasting 101.
You pick up the
What if that's the next thing I stream on Retro Adventure Wednesday? What if I play one of the
You pick
Ernie
up the bottle labeled
Eagle Beak games?
most of the bottle.
I've never even played one of those Legend Adventures.
most of the You pick up the bottle labeled most of the
Okay. Oh wait, there's stuff over here too.
You're not really into collecting fossils. You're not
Maybe not.
You're not
These don't all look like fossils, narrator.
You take a
Okay.
close
Covered. You eat
Okay, thimble full of dew into the bowl.
Don't touch it. You look at
covered with gold trimmings. The old books let you
So how do I
This
actually
is
do this?
this.
If I can't pour... Let's exit and save. So I don't seem to be able to interact from here. That's not a bowl, is it? That's a, let's do this. Oh wait, no, I do it in the bowl. Now I got it. Just watch. Just wait and see. Watch what I'm getting ready to do.
You add the
Watch Decaf do his thing. I'm in my element. Okay, place tuft of fur. That'll be not
You
cat
hold us-
fur. We'll need that later. So dog fur we'll have to do. I clicked the wrong button.
You shouldn't try making up.
Okay. Let's try this again. We'll get it.
You add. You add the.
Kingdom for a parser. Yeah, people complain about having to type in all these spells, but I'll take that any day. Okay. A spoonful of ground fish scales, reptile skin and feather. Fish, reptile, feather.
Not wanting to taint the spell, you measure one spoonful
Oh, did I
of
get rid of all
ground
my
fish
mud?
scales and add it to the bowl.
It's lost my mud. Ugh. Okay, reptile skin. Well, we'll have to go back and get more mud.
You add the
And then chicken feathers.
the
That's chicken feather?
flyweight,
Oh.
the chicken. You add the chicken
Okay.
feather to the bowl.
Mixed with hands?
You mix the bowl's contents by hand until
Okay.
they become doughy. With trepidation, you prepare to
Okay, here we
recite
done. We've
the
done it.
Understanding the Language of Creatures incantation.
Fur of beast and reptile skin, with scale and feather too thrown in, grant me sense to comprehend animals of water, earth, and wind.
Okay. Separate dough into two pieces. Stick in ye ears. Where's my dough?
You shouldn't try making up your own spells.
Okay, let's try this again.
You add
I'm going to get this
You
game.
add-
Just you wait. I'm going to do this all from memory exactly correctly.
not wanting to. You measure one.
Okay, so next was the reptile skin.
You add
Then the chicken feather. And the unnerving music is very
You
good. I'm
add
glad
the
that's still
chicken.
here too. Okay, so let's knead
you
this
mix
dough.
the bowls with trep.
Okay.
For
Then maybe use bowl on Alexander. Nope. Incorrect.
You shouldn't try making up your own
And I tried the hand.com before and it didn't work. Maybe I did it
You
wrong.
shouldn't try
Let's
making
try
up
it
your-
again. Oh, is there Wave the Magic Wand in there? Did I miss a step? Okay.
You
That
shouldn't
makes
try
sense.
making up your own.
So the instructions. Maybe
You
the answer
shouldn't
is right
try
there for
making
me.
up your own spells.
Hey, Scrub J, I love this one. With the object of your left hand moving up your sleeve. Yeah. Wave a magic wand over the bowl. Oh, recite and then wave the magic wand. Oops. Okay, recite.
for
That's what I didn't do last time. Now it's going to work. I just didn't read all the instructions. Thank you, Regan. I think that you've got it.
You wave the You carefully divide the mixture into 2 pieces and place the dough piece. You will now be able to understand the speech of
Nice.
the animals, birds, and fish. You will not, however, be able to speak to them.
We did
The
it.
spell will last as long as the dough is in your ears.
No. Okay. What else can we cast? That only took like 20 minutes. Saffron, check. Rose petal essence? I think we have that, don't we?
The little vial.
Yeah. Recite. Magic jar. Okay. So we can do this one. Good. Okay. Pinch of saffron into a jar of rose petal essence.
You add a pinch of
Okay. Then we recite.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the
Well, it's hard to believe
flying like
saffron
an
and rose
eagle
petal
or a
essence is all
fly
it takes to turn into a
incantation.
fly.
spirits of air, cloud and breeze, lend me your wings that I may seize the opportunity to fly. Allow me passage through the sky.
Then wave a magic wand.
You wave the magic wand over the vial of rose petal essence.
Okay, I think that one's done. Then when we need to actually use it, we'll just dip the stuff in it. That's another one down. Teleportation at random. Ooh, salt grains. Where do we get salt grains? Smooth stone of unusual color. Don't have that. Okay, so teleportation at random still isn't ready to go. How's he a deep sleep? 3 acorns. Nightshade juice. Spoon. Charcoal brazier. Boil the mixture until the nightshade news on its garden. Remove from heat. Spread mixture on table. Okay, so I should be able to do this one. Oh yeah, I don't have a pouch, do I? I don't think I have a pouch. I need to buy a pouch down at the general store. How do I get money? I can't remember. Okay. Hot dry sand to a glass vase filled with seawater. Soil. Shake. Wave. Okay, so this one will work. We can enhance musical talent. The robbers have money. I still don't know how to get to the ding dang robbers. Okay, so add 1 hot full of sand to a glass flask.
You're carrying a...
Oops. Oh no, I'm stuck singing.
You shouldn't try making
Okay, did I do the rose petal
the
thing?
little vial of rose petal essence.
Let me
You
see,
just-
I don't remember.
It's not wise to...
Okay, I guess I didn't complete that one. Let's do it again. Ugh. Okay, I need to save more consistently. This is an easy one though.
You add... With trepidation.
Spirits.
You wait.
Okay. F5 it, save it, guess it, do it again. Okay. So we're going to fill the glass with seawater first. I have seawater somewhere, don't I? Or was, yeah.
You fill the... You add a handful of sand to the flask.
Okay. Then 1 handful of fertile soil. I do have the soil,
The
don't I?
3... You're carrying a hand...
Yeah. Now we're cooking. Now we're crème-a-lamin'.
You add a handful of fertile soil
You know-
to the flask.
I know in the original game, this copy protection was one of the things that people really didn't care for. But I found the idea of
You
casting
shake
these
the flask's
spells
contents until they are thoroughly mixed.
so incredibly immersive and
You
charming.
wave them
I loved it. I really felt like I am in the midst of
with trepidation. You prepare to
making
recite
magic
the
here,
enhancing
literally
musical
and
talent
figuratively.
incantation.
Just loved it.
Earth bearing fruit from one's toiling hands, with patience of timeless, swift sifting sands.
I didn't mind
Swirl
tapping
through
as a kid,
endurance,
though.
Soaked salty with seas, permit me to please all musically.
You feel the contents of the flask stir slightly as you finish the incantation.
The script font was a little tricky. Okay, let's save again. Do we have any other spells we can pull off at the moment? Brewing a storm. Brew a storm. Turn it up. Okay, ocean water in a bowl. Okay, we lost our spoonful of mud. So we can't do that one yet. Becoming invisible. Oh no, cut a cactus with a knife. This is the best game ever. Scrub J, I do love King's Quest 3. I do think it's my favorite from the series. And I think this is a very impressive remake. I don't know if it quite measures up to their King's Quest 2 in my mind, just because of how ambitious it was, but it's still so good. It's hard to complain too much. Jar of lard. Okay, we still know how to turn somebody into a cat. Wow. Okay, well, there you have it. We've got some spells, just not the ones we want. Uh-oh.
You'd look mighty funny falling down those stairs, Gwydion.
He's not wrong.
You'd look
It is a pretty good remake. It's very impressive.
You quickly pull the levers in the correct sequence.
Whoa. Ah, it's cute that the cat gets out, so you don't have to wonder how he's getting around the house if he was down there when you left. Finally, they tied up that loose end.
The door.
Oh, that's not where it goes. That's all I'm putting back in there. That's not how the keys to things work. You usually don't lock them up in your safe.
You carefully. The cabinet.
I wonder how much longer I have. I mean, I guess I could just risk it and go to town and see what happens. Doesn't the cat in the original, isn't that how you find out some of the details of the fact that you're going to die when you're 18?
You pull.
Doesn't the cat say like some sort of hint about, I wonder when he'll kill this one or something like that? Or am I imagining that? It could be these are parts of King's Quest that I've created in my own head. Or maybe it was part of my screen adaptation of King's Quest 3 that I filmed as a child. We really had to flesh out the script for filming that.
Good day to you, young man.
Could have
What
been
can I
the
do
Queen's
for
Quest
you?
companion. Okay, I still can't buy anything because I don't have money. We presumably need to get into the bandits' hideout. I really have no idea how to get to the bandits' hideout, though. I get the feeling we need a musical instrument for the terrible bard. Oh no. I don't guess I need to just get captured by the bandits.
Hurry along there, Mildred.
Yes, George.
Mama, my button's not done up!
Button? Haven't you taught him anything, Mildred?
It's a
Wow.
bit difficult for him, George.
This is a really toxic family. Hey, Matt, good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. It's great to have y'all here. Hey, thank you, Rigthar. I appreciate the follow.
After recovering from a whack on the head at the hands of the bandits, you don't. You try to
Okay.
climb the huge oak tree, but cannot find it. In your insect form, as you buzz around inside the, you decide to get out of the tree.
Wait. Need to practice
You
your
try
climbing
to.
skill. Well, how do I do this?
You try to.
Where's the hole?
You try to climb. In your insect, as you buzz, you decide to get out of.
At the bottom of the tree.
You try. Your hands are.
We've done it.
You feel around inside the hollow tree. You pull it, and, to your amazement, a rope ladder falls from the branches above.
I don't guess I used up too much rose petal essence there. Hard to say. Well, this seems nice. Okay. Bandits. We got some real bandits. Hi, guys. Oops. I should have gotten that description.
Perhaps you shouldn't just barge in. A rough opening in the planks serves as the doorway to this ramshackle.
The backgrounds do look great.
You have
in this
entered the
game.
treehouse. A sleeping bandit slumps face down on the table, occasionally stirring. Take care.
You open the... You very carefully lift the coin.
Oh, look at these maneuvers. Look at this. Flawless victory. Where's the actual exit? Well, looks like a flawless victory. Now snap his
Gravity
neck.
1,
That's it.
Gwydion 0.
Okay.
A rough...
You have entered the treehouse. Asleep.
We got this. Gonna be
You
A-okay.
You very carefully...
There we go. We did it. Just like that.
You pull...
Okay, to town.
You feel a...
There we go. I guess I need to cut up some cactuses too, but oh well. There'll be time enough for that later. Guess I need to get a spoonful of mud, an
Good
unusual
day to you,
pebble.
young man. What can I do for you?
Tell me, good storekeeper.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't keep up.
In that case,
Yeah, we're
around-
working on this. Let's see.
The purse contains...
I'd like to purchase something.
Certainly. Take a look at the items on the shelf behind me.
You count out 4...
Definitely need
You
a
count
pouch. Definitely need
count out-
lard. Need fish
You
oil.
count out...
All right.
You speak to the dog in a soothing voice, and his ears perk up.
Go ahead and pet him. Hank loves attention.
I haven't got a bone to pick with you, unless you want to give me one.
Thank you, Clill. That's right. We can now understand the dog. I love this about King's Quest 3. Okay, I guess we need to go cut a cactus. And get a spoonful of mud. And where do we get the unusual pebble?
You pull out...
Is that just lying along the creek somewhere? Honestly, don't remember.
You feel a strange pulling sensation.
Rigthar, speak to animals is always the right choice. That should be in every magician's cantrips. You always want to speak with animals. Yeah, I was just thinking back to playing Baldur's Gate 3 and the fact that they bothered to put all the bits with using Speak to the Dead and actually creating dialogue for all those characters that you might try to use it on. What?
How do you keep
no.
your scales so shiny?
Who said that?
It's all in the slither, darling.
Oh,
I guess I can just hear
teach
them
me
now.
how.
Weird.
You're either born to
Yeah, the lipstick is very good.
well, or you follow in another's trail.
Yeah, talking to the dog's even better than petting that dog. Can I pet that dog? Looks like a cuttable cactus.
I wonder which of us has the longer tongue.
I don't know. If I had $1 for every time I ask somebody
I'm
that.
not showing you my tongue.
Come on, I'll show you mine.
Oh man, Baldur's Gate 3 is so good.
All right, fine. A quick flick, and that's all.
Oh, that is a long one.
The skin.
The
skin.
You call that a tongue?
My.
You.
Oh, that looks like a cuttable cactus. Okay, magic map.
You pull.
I'm still troubled by the lack of Medusa.
You feel
as far as I can tell, she's Gorgon.
The area off. You can't use. You kneel and scoop some.
Okay, so I have the spoonful of mud again. What's my ocean water situation? I think I need that for one of the other spells. So let's go recollect some more ocean water. Does anyone remember, is the stone in the cave somehow? Is that something we get when we
scoop up a cupful,
turn into an eagle and do the whole cave thing? Also, why haven't we gotten the eagle feather yet? Is that all bad RNG too? Oh wait.
Using your hand, you make a baby's footprint.
What?
Using your hand, you make a baby's footprint.
What does that mean?
You fail in your.
I love this little Delta scene. Such a pretty game. In the original too. That interaction's just for putting your hand on one of the little tiny islands in the stream. Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton. That's my gold member impression. Oh, the eagle isn't RNG now. You know, I saw 1 cent footprints. That's what minute. Oh no, it's time's up. Oh man, haven't been paying attention. Can we do it, gang? Okay, this will get us one screen up.
You pull. You feel a strange pulling sensation.
You have to lure it over. I wonder if that's a fish situation. And lure it from where to where?
An eagle sits.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Has that been there every time I've been on this screen? Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead in the water. Look at that, gang. This game over. Go ahead and put this one in the books. Decaf Jedi blew it. Well, now I really did.
Watch your step. You pull.
Okay, I don't think I can make it.
You feel a.
I'm going to have to come back for the eagle a different time. If at all. Because this could just be the end of this run. I may have to restore back a few steps. Got a bad feeling about this. I don't think I can beat the clock. Oh man, this is all the anxiety that King's Quest 3 brings to the table. It's all manifesting right this instant. Nah, I'm not going to make it. I'm going to be one screen short. Watch this. Am I safe once I've made it to this screen? Oh, man, gang. Oh, that was a close one. Okay. I can't believe we made it. That one didn't feel like it was going to happen.
I am hungry. Prepare me a meal at once.
You gotta be kidding. How is it always a meal? I'm starting to wonder if it's bugged to you. You gotta be kidding me. That's exactly right.
Manannan.
I'm starting to wonder if this could be. Oh, no, I didn't get my food. I can always get more porridge. That's right. Manannan is just the worst. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Put food in my tum-tum. That's what Manannan's constantly like. How'd you like some acorns? You an acorn guy? I can get you some acorns. I can ground them up. I know a place with a mortar and pestle. I mean, I don't know where I could even find a mortar and pestle in the parts of the house that are accessible to me.
Manannan.
Okay. You bump up your walk speed. This is a good point. But you know, the slower I'm walking, the more content I'm creating. That's how I think of it. Yes, Rigthar, definitely I get big mana energy anytime I say Manannan. I don't know which one's the mortar, which one's the pestle. At this point, I'm too afraid to ask. The pestle's the grinding implement, right? I don't know that, though, now that you say that. Do-do-do-do-do. Manannan. Do-do-do-do. Manannan. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm just going to get up. He's going back. I'm still hungry. I'm sick of porridge. That's all you give me.
I am going to lie down for a...
So this will be another short one. Okay, what was I still lacking for the cat cookie? Did I get everything I need for the cat cookie yet? I think I did. I think it was fish oil that I was lacking. Oh, wait, I didn't get all my crap. Oh. I'm not playing an efficient game right now, gang. Oh, wait, I can't cast the cookie because I'm missing the page still, right? And I don't know where the mandrake root is. And I still didn't go up and get my stuff. What am I doing? I guess get ye feather. See if there are any of the other spells I can cast at this point. Once I get ye feather, I can go into the webbed cave. So that'll be something. Is it just me, or does the house kind of sound like a boat sometimes? Sounds like it's creaking back and forth. Maybe there's some seagull sounds in the background. Okay. Let's, I guess just walk down screen. And remind me while I'm out to grab some porridge. He's gonna wake up and want me to feed him. Clearly. That's a good question. Would he ask me if I didn't have food? I have no idea. Ooh. Okay, let's see. I guess I will just go back up now and make... Oh wait, no, I don't need to go up and make a spell. I already have that spell. I can just go to the cave and cast it.
You feel a strange pulling
There it is.
sensation.
That's what I was hoping for. I wonder where the actual page to the recipe is at.
The eagles.
Uh-oh. Bad news, spider. Hope you like the ocean. Just like in the old nursery rhymes, spiders hate eagles. Was that mandrake root? That spider has a family. True. Oh my God, it's Bob and Threadbare. It's a manhunter. Who is it? It's me, an oracle of some kind.
Welcome, young one.
I saw you through the telescope, but it was a dream.
Neither dreaming
Apparently
nor
not,
awake.
dummy.
It was I you saw.
Her mouth is the cloth.
You
Cloth
may
mouth.
think of me as an oracle. Beyond that lies knowledge I cannot impart. A better question for you to ask is, who am I?
Like, who am I or who are you?
I do not understand.
Do you know your identity? Your ancestry? Your heritage?
My name is Gwydion, a servant to the wizard Manannan, and I have lived in Ludor all my life. As for my parents, I have never known them. Manannan told me that they died when I was very young.
Yes. Too young to remember. Too small to resist.
I don't understand.
A lie lurks in shadow and gives way to the luminance of truth. The time has come for your enlightenment.
Lay it on me, sister.
Hello? Where am I?
These are but visions of light long faded. Observe what you may, but the time of influence has passed.
At least the clock's frozen. Oh, you can actually interact, huh?
What else would a little princeling play with?
A child's toy, its use cut short, stirs no memory.
Could you ever enjoy being the puppeteer? You hope the cushion isn't for catching restless babes.
Yeah, I mean,
The
I guess
child
I
in
do.
the cradle stirs as if the air has become too... You spy a small form.
Oh no!
Manannan.
No!
I thank the Father for this timely gift.
No!
No, I wish you wouldn't.
I was that boy.
That boy was me.
Manannan abducted me. Everything he told me was a lie.
Hey, man.
I need to know more. Tell me.
Then speak, my child. Ask.
My name?
Control A. My
Do
name.
I have a name? Other than the one Manannan gave me, I mean?
Your name is Alexander. Prince Alexander.
And now you know
You are heir
the
to your
rest
father's
of
throne.
the story.
My father is a king?
Yes, a very good and noble one. It may come to pass that you shall meet him.
Where do I come from?
The mind of Roberta Williams.
You hail from the kingdom of Daventry. Once, it was a place of great beauty.
I call you Prince Al.
Oldest is the magic that lies deep within that realm, and the earliest histories are connected to it. An important part of it is to play in great events to come. But this should not concern you.
All right. No problem.
The land has suffered much in recent times, and must be healed.
I like Conquest of Camelot.
Why must the land be healed?
Oh man, that's
Great misfortunes have plagued Daventry.
That's like a quest
since
for
the
glory,
arrival of the
dragon.
three-headed dragon. Each year it demands a sacrifice, in exchange for sparing the land from its fiery wrath. At first, the king refused, and now, years later, the land burns still from the dragon's flame.
He had no choice but to sacrifice his daughter, apparently.
How may it be healed?
The power to do so can be found in a place once linked to the greater land.
Okay.
You will come to it in time, where your value shall be measured by the way you measure value.
In money?
Come again?
You will know when it is time to know.
If you know, you know. IYK.
Why does the king do nothing?
There was a time when the king would have risked all to save another. Now, he has barely the
Now
spark
he
of
can't
life
be
within
bothered.
him. The years have been hard for the royal family.
He not only is not saving people anymore, he's
Grief has
unsaving
taken
his own
its toll,
daughter.
And the king has borne the brunt of the anguish. Now, with the dragon holding the kingdom's future in its fiery jaws, he has not the spirit to fight the evil. The curse endures still.
Curse?
It is
Of Monkey
beyond
Island.
what is yours to reckon with. Concern yourself not with it.
Why does the king do nothing?
Great question.
There was a time when the king would have risked
Okay.
all to save. Grief has taken its toll, and the king has borne the brunt of.
Curse?
Yeah, got it.
Who are my family?
You are the son of Graham and Valanice,
Graham.
and the twin brother of Rosella, who is even now in great peril.
Peril of Rosella. That's not Rosella. Hey, there's Valanice. There's Rosella. Tell me
A
about my
sister.
sister.
In peril, did you say?
The dragon came and took nest upon the highest summit. From there, it receives its dues. Lately, its price is the highest yet.
Rosella.
Yes, she is to be the next sacrifice.
Sacre bleu. All right, well, that's great.
Why are you helping me? How did you come to be here?
Why was there a
We have
spider
not the time
guarding
to
you?
speak of such things, and I cannot further risk tainting the spectrum of destiny.
The spectrum
Manannan
of
must
destiny.
be vanquished, so that you may leave this land in
Speculum
relative
of
safety.
destiny.
With one less follower, Morgailen's cloak may not shroud all in the dark times to come.
Yeah, tell me about Morgailen.
Morgailen? Cloak? I'm afraid I do not comprehend.
Nor is it important for you to.
The spectrum of
Know
everything.
only that your concern lies with the safety of your sister and returning to your homeland of Daventry. That is all I can tell you.
I like that they thought this scene needed more lore and
Your breath
exposition.
illuminates as it passes. Your breath. The energy is stronger here, and your breath illuminates as it passes.
Oh no, she gone.
Go now, Prince Alexander. Deal with your enslaver, and venture forth to aid your family at a time they need you most.
Thank you, Oracle.
Is there anything else in here I need? So this isn't where I get the
You
unique,
cannot.
interesting stone. I
You
take
cannot. You cannot.
it. I did get a mandrake root, so that's something. How long were you stuck in there behind the spider web? Yeah, what we didn't realize at the time was that was Gwen Stefani the entire time. She was walking in your spider webs. Thankfully, King Graham left a message so we could call him back.
Do you know why Manannan is always going on those trips? He's looking for a replacement.
He does that often, doesn't he?
Every 18 years.
Every 17 years, so they say.
Yeah, probably longer than your lifespan. I don't know, how long does a dumb bird live? Let's see. Oh, porridge. We have a porridge.
What's with the
Library?
Yeah.
It's abandoned.
You catch the Blue Jays game. Yes. That's the
What's
dialogue.
with the library?
I'm not going to listen to talk about this
Library?
library.
Yeah. No.
It's abandoned.
Why? Can't the townspeople read?
Can you
Not
read?
since the last teacher left.
Yeah.
When
It's
was that?
important to invest in education.
About 50 years ago.
Gee, it's hard to get teachers out to small towns.
You said it.
Finally, an adventure game that tells it like it is. Bird spam.
Pain.
It's a water pitcher. It's.
Why would birds care about all this? There's no scene to that.
Please, don't
Hey,
touch
David.
that. It is my only means of returning through the desert.
You trekked through the desert with only a pitcher of water?
On a
It
horse
is
with no
mere
name.
pitcher.
Oh.
The bard sees.
Your pitcher intrigues me.
What do you think it does?
From thin air.
Of course. Enough for a dozen men at a time.
Wow.
Sounds!
Yeah, zounds indeed.
Home.
Yeah, I don't like
How does your
talk.
pitcher...
You only have to say the word written inside at
Oh.
the bottom.
I've seen a bowl
What
like
is
that
that?
before.
You could read it for yourself. Were it your business to.
Wow, this
The
guy's
bard
catty.
seems to.
Okay. Oh no, we're in Banditville. Okay, we gotta get to the porridge town.
Why does the end not.
Just use the map. I'm never gonna find it. It's too hard.
You
Actually, I'm just clearly not doing it. Yeah, it's just
You
down.
feel it?
Not hard to find. Struggling more with this than I should be. Okay.
There is no answer.
All right, here I go.
Just.
All right. Restocking. A little trip to the old grocery store. Okay, I wonder where that missing page of Manannan's book might be. Does anyone have a sense? I mean, like, the library seems like a reasonable place to look for that. All right. The page is not a place that would make sense to do other things. That's good to know. Okay, so it's not in the library. What else can I do right now? Trying to think of, I mean, other than the... Wait, what was I missing for the cat cookie? Is there still something I'm missing for the cat cookie, or was the mandrake root the other thing? I think the mandrake root was the other thing,
Now is...
Yeah, am I good to do the cookie?
You pull out...
I don't know if your map is filled in for Lildor yet. Where haven't I been? Oh, wait, that's right. I'm still missing the page. Joy.
You feel a...
Upper left does look very empty, doesn't it? How have I not gone there yet? I want to go to there. Whoa. Whoa. Uh-oh. Let's see. Medusa? Medusa oblongata? Wow. Look at this.
Your eyes adjust to the dark as you struggle to breathe the putrid air.
What is this place?
Oh, is that supposed to be the same minstrel? That's a good question.
A perfectly smooth, uniquely colored stone sits upon a natural pedestal.
I need one of those. What do you know?
Who comes to my den?
Who do you think this is?
Just a man.
Man?
Well, boy.
I have known many called man.
Oh, did Lori Cole do this?
Wretched.
Voice?
All deceitful. Now, all stone.
Is this lady gonna smoke me out?
As a man, you are not capable of honesty.
That's
of
awesome.
Truth.
But I am.
Well, I have a great voice.
As a man, you exist only to break a woman's heart.
It's no man, she's back.
Shallowness and fear are your bane. Come closer, and I will destroy you.
Oh no. Sure. I'll come closer with my mirror.
She's harmless. Your hands are...
Well, that's another person we've killed. Did sound kind of traumatic.
You take the smooth stone.
Okay, now we have a smooth stone. Okay, well, I guess we killed Medusa. Is there anything else we can do at this point? Is there, like, could I access this missing page now? Is this something I could actually find? Trying to think of what else I could do. Like, I feel like all the remaining spells other than the cat cookie are for the boat or the other side of the journey, aren't they? I can't think of anything else I use a spell for here in Lildor. Unless I'm just... Well, the music spell. We have the music spell. Does he need an instrument also, or does he just need need the spell? Get out of here before the bandits come. He just doesn't know how to use the dang song. Okay, so what was my... What did I actually produce with that?
Is
this it?
You can't...
Days.
The bard...
Flask with the dirt in it.
The jar...
What is it?
The jar is filled with liquefied musical talent.
Gross.
The musical talent potion won't enhance the bard's poetry unless he first has a musical instrument to play.
Where did we see a musical instrument? Was there one somewhere in town? I think I recall seeing a lute.
You feel a...
Why wasn't in the general store? Don't see sign of an instrument there. There's some loot in the tavern. Yeah. We did talk to the dog. He enjoys being pet and would like a bone.
Beat it. Get low.
Look at that normal-sized barmaid. Such a letdown. This game used to be about something. Now I just don't know.
Can I help you there?
Just wondering where this instrument came from.
Young man used to come in here a long time ago. About your age, according to me daddy.
Can I buy that? Can I buy that loot?
You put a coin from your purse.
Oh no.
You down the mug.
Oh no.
That is some really strong...
Uh-oh.
Whew, the fresh breeze.
That's kind of funny. Okay. A little too young for that, clearly.
The barmaid looks like she can handle in... The barmaid...
Can I just have it, please?
The loot made this young man...
Nah, he ain't done it for the money. Just like to play is all. You know, entertain the customers.
Who was he?
Don't rightly remember. I was only a wee mite then. Think he lived with the wizard.
Really?
But I might be mistaken.
Why does the loot now hang on the wall?
One day the young man stopped coming over. Daddy found the instrument lying just outside.
Oh,
Said
different
it was
guy.
real weird.
Gotcha.
And the air around it smelled all smoky.
Yeah?
Though there weren't no fire about. Anyway, he put it on the wall, in case the man should come back for it.
Do you think he will?
Nope.
Hard to say. No one's seen him in years.
He's very dead.
Wench! Come on!
Is this a grab it while she's distracted? Nah, I bet it's just to keep talking to her puzzle.
May I borrow the loot?
You one of them musy type?
Yes, I am.
I like a man who explores his creative side.
Indeed, I'd very much like to practice with it.
Of course you can have it, if you agree to play for the establishment.
You want me to play for you?
You're catching on good.
I don't think that I'm ready to perform publicly.
Oh, go on. We ain't had a good performance round here for years.
I couldn't.
Performance.
Well, the loot will be there if you change your mind.
Oh, uh-oh. I'm out of time. Time's running out. Sorry, I run. Wizard murder time.
You pull... You feel a strange pulling.
Man, this timer, it's killing me. I'm not running an efficient King's Quest 3 run here. There have been far more efficient King's Quest 3 runs. I think the nap timer is really short. And I keep getting naps and dinner time seem to be all I draw out of the RNG. I think the journeys are longer, right? Like, I love speedrunning this game and literally making the cat cookie in Manannan's first journey. But the timer on this one and the sort of addition of a few extra puzzles here and there has made that a little tricky. That's my preferred way to run the show. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm about done for tonight. We're drawing to a close, but I do think I'm gonna sleep and wake up and just find out if Manannan wants me to make him food again, if this really is the new normal of Manannan just always asking for food.
I am ravenous. Fix me something immediately.
Every time so far, the only chore, he asked us to empty his chamber pot once, and then it's been, is that 4 or 5 feed me's in a row? What is going on? I really do wonder if I've broken the RNG on this. This guy needs to eat a more calorically dense diet, I think. I don't know what's going on. Feed me a stray cat. Does he have worms? It could be. I don't know. Something's going on, and I'm worried. But, that might be a puzzle we have to figure out next time. I am going to go ahead and call it a night there. But this was really fun. I'm really enjoying it. We're making progress. I have a feeling now that everything's coming together. We're going to make this work. But thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for the hype train earlier, for the bits, for the subs, for the hangs, for the chats. This is so much fun. I'm glad to have a chance to share with y'all. I'll be back on Wednesday night playing more of it. Let's see though, before we do call it a night, let's see if we can get a little bit of a raid going. Let's see who is online, who's playing something cool. Oh, we've got all kinds of people online. Where am I going to go? Let's drop in on. Let's drop in on Silver Streak. Silver Streak is a streamer I always enjoy. Silver Streak is, in fact, an AI, but a friendly one, not a dangerous one like you see in any number of works of popular media. Silver Streak tonight is playing. Oh my goodness, what was Silver Streak playing? I just looked at it 7 seconds ago, and I've already forgotten. Playing The Case of the Golden Idol. Let's drop in and see how Silver Streak is doing. A really fun streamer, especially if you like VTubers. Be sure to stick around there and give a follow. In the meantime, thank you all so much for being here. Everybody, have a good night. Have a good weekend, and I will see you again very soon. Take care.